I think that the point has been made that the decision to look into the possible acquisition of a new system had been long been discussed, which had culminated in the release of the tender documents to do that. But you understand that there are processes to be followed. And even if these processes had ended, would there have been significant time enough for us to have had a system in place that we could have used for the referendum and the district level elections? We didn't think so. So basically what we did was we said the equipment that we have now, we were going to try our utmost best to ensure that they were fit enough to be used for that election. Even at that period, and I'm sure you heard the chairperson say, it took about 6 months and 2 million Ghana cedis just to get those equipments up and ready for these exercises. And even then, trust me, for all of us who were in the process, we were on tenterhooks. We had sleepless nights because we weren't sure when the equipment would fail.
Right.
The other point that needs to be made was that the 0.6% failure rate that you are reporting, it's the figures that are coming from the DLE.
All right. District Assembly.
The district level elections.
Okay.
So
thank you.
So
Can we be clear about this? Is a done deal? You are going ahead to give a new system, or what?
For now, that is our stand.
Okay. So it's a decision. It's yes, concluded.
That was in there.
Okay. I thought the eminent advisory panel that you set up
to engage them.
Ask you to consult
to make our points clear.
Okay. Okay, so you're just seeking to inform.
Exactly.
That is a done deal. Okay. Yes, Clara, what do you say?
Well, it's unfortunate, like I said, for the EC. I think we have to stop. Starting everything over again. The continuous registration process that he talked about, I understand the questions that he says the political parties are raising, but I don't think these are questions that they cannot find a way out, they cannot solve, particularly that we are in a technological age.
Right.
So the citizen has a right to continuous registration, also because it reduces the time and the cost on taxpayers. We have to respect citizens. It is not quite the best to ask citizens all the time to go and just join long queues. That is actually disenfranchising citizens at some point, because if you can't afford the time, what are you going to do? You are not going to register.
Right.
And that means that you are being disenfranchised. So these are issues that we can resolve, but we must move away from this procurement, because it's becoming more like procurement.
Okay,
we just want to procure.
Right, what do you say finally?
So
like he just said, they are done. Four quick points in 1 minute?
2 minutes, because they took all the time. First is maturity versus performance. Buying a new system, they claim will increase performance, but it's also risky because it will be a greenfield system. They have to learn about it. And therefore, the risk that we have problems is higher. Just in 2012, we had more problems than we had in 2016 because the system was new. Number two,
in 2012, we procured in 2011.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. We had more problems when we were starting than the continuous, the subsequent ones that we had.
Okay.
Number two, the format of the biometric templates that are being used, the one that the NIA is proposing to transfer, and the one that Genki is already has and has collected and is being used, can be safely transported even if we decide to change the hardware. And the reason is that they are all CBEFF compliant, all ISO 9785 compliant, and there is WSQ that enables you to go back to the image archive and regenerate the biometric templates even if you have a problem. And all of these are updated.
Thank you.
And then the last point I have to make is that the cost of the EC system that they are proposed is 3 times what our benchmarking studies suggest. So even that system is not cheap.
Interesting. This has been Newsfile. This has been Newsfile. This has been Newsfile, and my outfit, as always, is by Latida. Be in Vogue. My guests have been Bright Simmons, Honorary Vice President, Imani Africa, also representing the 18 CSOs who are against this. Dr. Srebor Kweku is Director of Electoral Services, Electoral Commission, Ghana. Clara Berry Kaseti is Legal Consultant and Law Lecturer. Yao Ejay Oforie-Jay, Dr. Yao Ejay Oforie-Jay is IT Consultant to the Electoral Commission of Ghana. We spoke to Professor Kenneth Ajiman Atefra, who's Executive Secretary, National Identification Authority, and Dr. Samuel Boateng, Cybersecurity Expert and CEO Slam Technologies in the US and here in Ghana. Randy Abe is your guest on Sports Link. Don't go anywhere. Have a good afternoon.